YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with your Supergirl Episode 2 review. Alright people, so like I said before I begin, and I remind you that this is going to be spoiler of all the episodes, the whole episode of Supergirl Episode 2. So if we haven't seen Supergirl yet, might as well click on this for later, or save it for later, and go back and watch Supergirl. Alright, so basically this episode is all about Superman and Supergirl doing what they're doing in Central City. Obviously where Supergirl is, Superman stayed around, just, hang out with his cousin. And of course there's a new threat coming to town, and it's Metallo. Metallo in the comic books is John Corbin, who gets into an accident, and then obviously he becomes a cyborg who has like a kryptonite heart piece on him, and he can shoot kryptonite beams at Superman. And yeah, he's in this episode. So, yep. First of all, what I liked about this episode was actually just seeing Metallo. I really, really enjoy that character. He's actually one of my favorite characters besides Brainiac, obviously, from the Superman lore. So I really liked him, and he really looked cool too. The effects looks cool too. I mean, he looked kind of better than what they did with him in Smallville, especially the way they used him, because honestly in Smallville it was kind of a waste. He was just there, so whenever Superman got near him, he just went to his knees. And in the comic book, Metallo was able to shoot a kryptonite beam at Superman. And he did that to him. Of course, he got hurt. And of course, Supergirl also got affected by this kryptonite beam. And they both had to figure out a way to stop him. So of course, they get Kara's sister's, government team to find a way to make like a suit that protects them from the kryptonite beam. And another thing I liked about this episode is, obviously, once again, Superman is just Superman, and they really show how powerful he really is. There's two scenes in here that really stuck out to me. One where Superman, in the beginning, Superman and Supergirl are called to a fire, and literally Supergirl is just blowing, cold beams to turn off the fire, and of course Superman, what he does, he's on the top of the roof spinning around, and he creates rain. Yeah, listen to what I just said. He just spins around, super speed and all. He makes a cloud, and it rains on top of the fire, and poof, gone. That's how powerful Superman is. And then another scene, Supergirl is on her knees. Obviously, she's down because she got hit with the kryptonite. And obviously, Superman's more used to the kryptonite, so he can, hold his own a little bit. And he literally just super speeds to him, one punch, and he sends him flying. He basically tackles him, and he sends him flying across the ocean. Ridiculous how powerful Superman is. It's so funny. But a lot of good laughs in this episode, too. I mean, you had Toyman Jr., obviously known as Win, and cracking his jokes, idolizing Superman again. That was really good. One thing I didn't really like, it was kind of weird, but there are two Metallos in this episode. Normally there aren't two Metallos, but this new threat that's coming to Supergirl, with being Cadmus Labs, is basically a group of people from Earth trying to deal with the alien threat. They think Superman and Supergirl are alien threats, and they want to obviously protect, mankind. Now, either if, Katniss is actually in the comic books run by Amanda Waller, and of course secretly behind with also Lex Luthor. But I don't know what's going to happen here. Who knows what's going to happen, who's really in charge of it. But yeah, they basically created another Metallo. Why did they create another Metallo? I don't know. I didn't like that. Metallo, he's pretty strong on his own. He doesn't really need help unless he's fighting maybe an army of them. But usually he fights Superman by himself, or if he's fighting Supergirl, he can handle both of them. But I don't know. That was only one little thing I didn't like. And also finding out that Cat Grant won't be in the rest of the season. She'll probably pop in here or there, but she's going to be gone. Kind of sad because she's actually kind of funny in the show. And yeah. And of course, obviously, the one thing we all knew was going to happen. Superman's done for now. He's going to do his own thing in Metropolis. He went back to Metropolis, so we won't see him again. And, I mean, honestly, who knows? I mean, we probably see him at the end. Maybe he'll get his own show. Maybe he'll be in Season 3. Who knows if there is a Season 3. But, I don't know. I still like this episode. Thought it was fun. Great action. Great comedy in this episode. It also shows that Kara wants to become a journalist. So you see all that struggle, her trying to go into that. Maybe she's thinking about moving to Metropolis. you know, her sister talking about, listen, I need you here, you and I together, we're stronger, and we don't, you know, you don't need to go with Clark all the time and be with him, because she feels that Clark, with her and Clark being together, she's more stronger, but her sister's telling her that's not true, you have me, I need to be with you. So, like I said, a very good episode for what it was. I can't wait to see the rest of the season, because it looks like next week's episode is going to be about her fighting multiple super people. I don't know what that is either. They're robots, aliens from another planet. I have no idea, but it looks interesting. I can't wait to see the next episode. So, for now, I'll give it a 6% out of 10. I really like this episode, so I want to know what you guys thought about the episode if you've seen it. It was Supergirl Season 2, Episode 2. Obviously, like I said again, I really liked it for what it was. I can't wait to see more. And so, leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode. Until then, stay tuned for my next review, which will be Gotham. So, thank you and have a good day.